What is up, guys? This is Vershonc back here with another video. The time to regain your power is now. Before we jump in today's video, make sure you smash that like button, you subscribe to the channel, and you hit the post bell notification to get a notification for my upcoming videos. Now, today I wanted to talk about something that was just very important. It's been on my mind lately. It's been nagging me, and I had to make a video on it. Something like my intuition said, Vershonc, you gotta make a video on this. And it's about what they have failed to teach everyone in school. And before I jump into that, I just want to tell you, like, there's pros to school. Like, education is very important. I highly agree with that. And people make it seem like school is 100% bad. It's not true. Now, there's definitely more cons to pros, in my opinion, but school definitely has its pros. I was reading a book yesterday, right? And in that book, it was saying how there's this person, right? They're speaking out in public and they have to share information, things like that. And basically what he's saying is that it's not an easy job because you have people with degrees in that field, whether it's like chemistry, like science type stuff, psychology, things like that. People have degrees, so these people will know if you're bullshitting or if you actually know what you're talking about, because they actually took the time and studied that material, so they'll know. They can say, wait a second, that's wrong. And he was saying how that right there can ruin his whole career. All that money he's making, all that, you can say goodbye. Now, that's what I'm saying. School, like, education is very important. Like, people will actually take, who would you listen to? A doctor that has a degree in the field, right? Or someone that self-educated themselves to do like a doctor, but they have no degree. Who would you choose? You would obviously choose the person that actually have the degree, right? That's why I'm saying there's pros. And another pro with school too, you have to understand, like me, I got exposed to a lot of different people in school, and I'm grateful for that. I can't be happy enough. Like, if I didn't get exposed to so many people, I probably wouldn't be where I am today, like doing what I'm doing. I probably wouldn't even know about the power within myself, because I came across someone in school that shared this information with me, and now I'm applying it and I'm studying it every day. Now, the cons, now this is pretty bad. Now, when it comes to school, one thing I noticed is that they teach you to be sheep, to study and try to work for someone, build someone else's dream. Like, where they do that at? Like, why you gotta build someone else's dream? Why can't you build your own? Not to say that if you want to work for someone else, that's completely fine. Like, we need nurses, we need doctors, we need all these type of people, like officers, things like that. That's okay. That's why I'm saying education is important, but they shouldn't be leading people to do the same thing, everyone to do the same thing. Someone deep down in their inside, they don't feel like they want to work for someone, then they end up working for someone. They hate that job. They really want it to become their own boss, become an entrepreneur. And they don't teach you this in school. They don't teach you like how you can do this instead, build your own business. They only teach everyone to be a sheep. Go graduate, get a degree, then work for someone. It shouldn't be like that at all. And I noticed that when I was in school, I noticed that they would force everyone into that mentality to build someone else's dream. Why can't they build their own dream if they want to? Why you can't teach these people how to build their own dream? Like I said, some people, they want to work for someone else because that's their passion, that's their purpose, and that's okay. So if you see someone working for someone else, not doing their own, building their own dream, you can't look down upon them, because like I said, we need nurses, we need doctors, and that might be their passion. But not everyone wants to work for someone. Some people want to become their own boss, do what they want to do, an entrepreneur. But you lead them down the wrong path and you make them work for someone when they don't want to. You see? So that's the problem. And another problem too, what they fail to teach you is the power that you have inside of yourself. They don't teach you how powerful you really are. They don't teach you about the laws of the universe. The laws of the universe is what's going to dictate your success. That's going to dictate everything that's going to happen in your life. The laws of the universe. They don't teach you anything about the laws of the universe. There's so many laws. I gotta study it every single day. Every single day, I'm studying the laws. I nonstop. Even if I know it already, I keep refreshing my mind because you gotta know how to apply these laws into your life. There's so many of them. I study this every day. I read the materials every day, watch the videos every day to better myself. And so they don't teach you that. They don't teach you the power that you have inside of yourself. They teach you to always look into the physical. They teach you to be blinded by the external all the time. And that's what they teach you. And they teach you they teach you how to compete with everyone else and not compete with the person that you see in the mirror every day. That's another problem. And this is what they fail to teach. Like they always want to teach you how to compete with this person, or if you don't get this grade, you're not good enough. You're not smart just because you got an F. The grades doesn't mean anything. That it doesn't mean anything. You see people that are so smart, excellent, and they end up not living a good life. At the end of the day, people really want to live a life that fits for them. That's it. That's it. Like they want money, they want health, they want relationships. That's what people really strive for. Why do you think people are in school in the first place? To build a dream for themselves, to build a life. But school flip it. Like school teach you to do the same thing. Like it's kind of like they plug you into doing the same thing, to be a sheep and follow the crowd. And if you say, I'm gonna build my own stuff, I want to build my dream, they'll put you down for that. They're gonna say, oh, so you're not gonna go to college because you think you gotta build your own dream. Like honestly, it's not for everyone. College isn't for everyone, and that's okay. You gotta let people do what they think is best for them, regardless. No matter how crazy it seems, let them do what's best for them. They know what's best for them, not you. So that's another thing. And they don't teach you, like, when I say the power inside of yourself, they don't teach you about like the subconscious, like how powerful your mind really is. Every single day I gotta work on fixing old programs that's not serving me, that's stopping me from getting the results that I want. Every day I'm doing this. You know why? Because I've been so programmed in school. I've been so programmed to always focus on the X, not to go inside of myself to find answers, not to go inside of myself to find my passion, things like that. So that's the thing. They don't teach you about the power of the subconscious at all. They don't. At least where I came from in my school, they never taught about using your subconscious mind, how to change your programs. They don't teach that. They just teach you to work hard and slave hard, do this, do that, and compete with everyone. And if this person does better than you, you're not good enough. And why do you think so many people come out today with no confidence? They feel like they can't achieve what they want because they were taught to always compare themselves and battle with someone else, always compete with this other person that's not even on the same path. Listen to what I just said. They teach you to compete with someone else, right? That's not even on the same path. They don't teach you, instead of comparing yourself and putting yourself down, just use them as motivation. That's all. They don't teach you that. That's crazy. And that's why I'm saying I have to train my mind and reprogram myself every day because of all that negative programming that's been instilled into my subconscious. So every day I'm trying to fix that program and fix all those beliefs, those limiting beliefs that's no longer serving me. And this is a big one too. Now, you know what they do in school? And this has happened to me, literally. Daydreaming, right? When you daydream, it's a problem. So you're daydreaming. Hey, pay attention. Now they make you look bad in front of everyone. Like, now you're gonna fail because you're not paying attention. You're daydreaming. Daydream, that's the gateway for your creation, your imagination. They knock that right out of you. The most creative faculty, the faculty that's within you, they knock it out of your mind. So now you have no imagination. You can't imagine how you would like to live, things like that. That's the beginning of the creation process, the imagination. But they knock it out. Stop imagining things. They said, Vershonc, pay attention. Stop daydreaming. That has happened to me. Literally, I promise you, this has happened in my life. And that's a big problem. That's crazy how they take the most important thing that you have within yourself and they take that away. They train you to not use that. So school has programmed, my overall message is to say, school has programmed everyone so their programs are so messed up because of the exposure of what they've been teaching them in school. And that's why people walk out, graduated, and they're lost as hell. People that had straight A's, they don't know what to do with their life now. They're stuck. They don't know what to do. Because they never taught you how to go within yourself. They never taught you how to find your passion, your purpose. They never taught you how to build your own business. They never taught you that. They never taught you about the mind, how powerful your mind is. They never taught you that. And now here we are. Now we got to fix these programs. And thank goodness I came across someone in my life, people in my life that actually have helped me to understand the laws of the universe. They don't teach you the laws of the universe, but the most important thing out of everything, this whole existence. If you know the laws and you know them well, it's a done deal. You're gonna get whatever you want out of life, because the laws, they have so much detail. Why do you think I say I study them every day? Because they have so much detail, and you have to really understand the laws. You can't just read it one time and say I get it. I thought I could do that. I said, oh, that's the laws. The definitions are so simple. These laws are so simple. Laws of the universe. Oh, you have the law of gravity, law of attraction, law of vibration. But guess what? I read it once. It didn't sink in. I had to read it over and over and over. And I'm still doing that till this day, because I know that's what's gonna change my life completely. So that being said, that's why I really say there's more cons to pros when it comes to school. It really is. And that's a problem, And again, don't get me wrong, education is important. College, it's not completely bad as people make it seem. I know why people do that. And I don't know if I mentioned this before. I feel like people that bash school 100% and say like, oh, like education is not important in school, it's only about your self-studies and stuff like that. I feel like these people that say that, deep down, they feel like they don't have the capability of getting a degree, or getting education. Deep down they feel like they can't do it, so that's why they find the flaws, nitpick them, and just use that, and they don't talk about the pros. But here I'm 100% with you, telling you there are pros, but there's cons as well, and I lean towards the side where there's more cons for sure. But that being said, it has both, and just keep that in mind. So if you're in school now, if you're studying in school, this and that, you gotta also educate yourself as well. That's the best you can do. And remember, degrees are important, because degrees really show people, look, I know what I'm talking about. Like, it does show you something. If you have a degree, you had to study, you had to put in work to get a degree. I mean, nowadays people can buy them, I heard, but most people, they really don't do that. And you got to keep in mind, people out here, they really have that. They really have the knowledge, so they can know whether or not you know what you're talking about, or you don't. So that's why I'm saying it definitely has its pros, but cons as well. But that's pretty much it for this video. And hope everyone has a fantastic, wonderful rest of the day. Take care of yourselves. Peace out. I'm out.